Hudat's in chat. I wanted to ask you a question, Hudat. You tweeted today that Amazon is not letting you back up the truck. What does that mean? Can you explain what that means? You are not allowed to just drive backwards? Do they mean back up the dump truck? You can't shake that gat on company time? Or what did they mean by that? What did you mean by that? New Amazon rule just dropped. If you reverse for any reason that's not an emergency, you're fired, suspended. Call incoming? Okay, wait. Yo, what's the deal?
No. Okay, dude, I hate Amazon so much. I hate it so much. Holy fuck. Holy fuck.
So would you say you're happy there? Or I can't quite get a read on what you think.
Honestly, it would be worth it if I didn't have to sit here and eat potatoes because I don't have enough money for regular food. You know what I mean?
I thought you just said the potatoes were fire. You said
they are fire, but I wish I had like some meat or something. You know what I mean?
I'm glad your roommate chefed them up good though, because cooking is half the battle with potatoes.
Yeah.
You have to answer this question for me. I don't understand. They're telling you can't reverse the truck?
Yeah. So basically what happened was someone yesterday at night when they were backing up their van, they hit someone's car. And I actually have even more insider information on this because one of my friends at work, he was sent to go rescue and take their packages.
Okay.
And he was like, yeah, it was kind of bad. Like the car was leaking fluid or whatever. So the car was fucked up.
But like, okay,
But,
so
yeah.
one person backs up wrong and so everyone else is banned from backing up?
Literally, this is just the tip of the iceberg of like random stupid bullshit rules that they add, like when one person fucks up or does something stupid, and then I know for a fact they're gonna roll this back the next day because like
doesn't make any
everyone this
sense.
morning when they told us this morning, literally everyone was like, "What the? What do you mean? We have to back up all the time. We have to do 3-point turns all the time. Half the time, I'm delivering to a rural area where it's a tiny path. It's like you literally have to sometimes." But like I feel bad for our poor like the middle person between us, the actual workers, and then like the lady who runs the whole company.
Right, he has to tell you this bad
Amazon.
news, and even though he knows it's stupid.
Yeah, the most annoying part about all these stupid rules that they add is it's not just like just try to reduce backing up as much as you can. They're like, no, if you back up, you will be suspended or fired. It's like
because you had to reverse out of a driveway or something.
Patches. Yes. What the fuck? What the fuck? But I gotta say, not as bad as a couple weeks ago. They gave us the we're not allowed to get snacks anymore rule. That was a rule from a couple weeks ago.
Did they roll that back? Did they roll that back?
Yes, but the thing is, they never actually like officially roll it back. Eventually, everyone just is like, "This, I'm grabbing the snacks."
And
anyway.
they don't want to do it.
Yeah, because it's like
what a
like today,
shitty system, bro.
Literally today, by the way, I had a damn near 12-hour shift. But today I had to reverse at one point. And the first time it happened, I called the dispatch person. I was like, "Hey, I'm at a spot where I have to back up. I'm calling you so I don't get fired."
What did he say?
Dude, she was just like, all right, well, just make sure you look around and make sure you're not gonna hit anything. And I'm like, yep, I do it every time.
That's what everybody does when they back up every time. Why isn't that the rule? Just, hey, be more careful when you back. That's crazy. You have to call in to ask to back up, and they tell you, just make sure you don't hit anything. That's the most efficient system I've ever heard. That's great. That's incredible.
Yeah, it's really awesome. And because of that, like literally, since we're not allowed to back up, like a lot of the time the route will like have you do like a U-turn or whatever in the middle of a neighborhood to like go back down the street you were coming to get the other side.
Yeah.
But because of that, since we're not allowed to back up, we just have to go straight and then like do like a bunch of fucking turns to get back going down the street the right way. So now literally everyone was hella late today. So now they're probably gonna be mad at us tomorrow, being like, "All right, you guys, you got to pick up the freaking pace. You can't be coming in an hour late."
So my dad did that job. He was like the job of like, essentially, you're talking about the manager. That's to give bad news all the time. And he quit. I mean, he quit because of the hours too. They had to work over Christmas and everything. But like he said, it suck. You're just constantly getting stupid things you have to tell the people that don't want to be there, and you're the bearer of bad news. And yeah, I mean that was my dad's exact feedback on that job.
I do not envy those people. I always like, there are a couple of good things that my company did, may or may not, a couple months ago accidentally hit, when you know, like at the gas station, those little poles that are like on the outside, like yellow poles. I may or may not have scraped the fuck out of a van on one of those.
Were you backing up when you did it? Was it a backup?
I wasn't even backing up. I was driving forward. So maybe they'll ban that next time.
They should ban driving forwards. They should ban. You should have to drift to the side only. That way you have.
Yeah, but I thought for sure I was fired. I came the next day and they're like, "All right, go talk to the manager." I was like, "Oh god." I was like, also in the middle of the holidays, I was like, "Bro, I'm about to be fired in the middle of the holidays." I was literally about to like start crying in the middle of there's like a little
Sag.
tiny like office thing, and they're like, "Yep, so
And then,
we saw that we saw
they
the
were
damage you
cool?
did today." Yeah, well the thing is they did like a like run through like as if I was about to get fired. So I was literally just sitting there like the tears were building up in my eyes because I knew it was coming. And then they're like, "But because you come in with such a good attitude and you know,
Holy
you're a good
shit.
worker and you're
Who
still
that
pretty
Ora'd
new,
his way
we're
out of a
gonna-"
crashed truck, out of a massive
and
gash on the
instead-
truck.
Yep, and instead they just gave me a week suspension, which they cut short because they needed people to work.
Yeah, they're not really in. I mean, Amazon is running out of people in America who they haven't ran through. You know, it's crazy. They have to choose their battles. That's really funny. So where are you at? We
yeah.
talked a while ago. You did a presentation on your job and talked about the crazy parts of it. Are you thinking about leaving or where's your head at? Because it sounds to me like you're kind of over it, bro. I'm just trying to understand.
Okay, well
Yeah.
the thing is I'm over, but also it's like I don't know. It's hard to find something that because it's enough to pay my rent and stuff, even though I'm
No,
always
totally.
short,
I
like,
understand. Yeah.
but it's hard to find something like right now that's like right away will give me enough to do that.
Dude,
So
what
it's
seems like a huge pain in the ass is like if you're working at 12, how do you look for another job out afterwards, dude? It's like you're gonna be so tired. I'm surprised you have high energy right
Yeah,
now.
It's I don't know. I took a shower and shaved my bald, so I felt good. I was gonna go live, but my camera was broken, so I'm like, okay.
You can't fix it? You want to go live? I'm trying to raid somebody.
I can fix it, but it would like take like 30 minutes of effort. I don't know.
Fuck it.
Like it was already a thing to go live, and now I'm like, it's already 11:44, and
No,
I gotta
I'm
go
with
back
you.
tomorrow.
I'm
so
with you. Well, not with you because I don't have to go work at 12 tomorrow. That sucks.
your job is way harder.
No,
Don't
that-
let any
yeah.
of just
I mean, you're
because-
right. I mean, thank you for saying that. I
Okay.
wasn't going to say it, but I do think it the whole
It's
time. I'm
abhorrent,
like, I have a
okay.
harder job for sure. Like, why is this guy complaining? Like, my job is 10 times harder.
Mhm.
But
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I have to deliver 300 packages every day, but you have to deliver content to
Yeah.
what, 3,000 people every day.
not
Like,
even worse than that. I have to react to somebody else's content to 3,000 people. And it's like,
holy dude,
I
I'm
gotta
crying.
find a
I'm
YouTube-
pouring it out for you. Pouring it out for you right now, bro.
dude,
Damn.
actually, you're a fucking hero for that. I swear to God. But I think most people don't understand what streamers go through, but you are also a streamer. So you get like, I bet every time you go live, you're like, damn, I wish I was driving the truck right now. This is fucking scary.
So,
It's
literally
fucking
so true.
on the real, dude. I appreciate you telling people about it. I actually think we've never gotten a more positive response on a clip than your interview. It's a ton of people who are legitimately curious about that job, who learned a lot. People that don't know what it's like to be an Amazon driver who learned a lot. I think you were super honest in that, and I think it did a lot of good in people understanding more about Amazon's practices, and I thought it was great. So anyway, I will not be paying you for that appearance, obviously, but I just want to say thank you. This
Obviously,
counts
of
as
course.
paying, yeah.
I mean, yeah, this just beginning to speak on your stream. That's like,
It's like-
I mean, sheesh, man.
but anything else? Anything else talking about? You want or anything going on? You want to talk about?
Not, I mean, okay, this is just a little prop for you. Andor season 2 coming out soon. Watch parties on my stream.
If you watch Andor on your stream, I will do a raid and watch party with you. I'll watch an episode with you. I can't watch the whole
I
thing with
bet,
you
yeah.
because Ari wants to watch it with me. But I'll do one. Whatever. If we can do episode 1 or whatever, I will do that with you. That'd be fire. I'm so
also,
excited.
hey, for the chatters, don't tell them. I'll be doing some Marvel Rivals lore streams later. Okay, we're gonna do an Iron Man lore stream, a Hulk lore stream, Iron Man 2 lore stream, Avengers
Oh.
lore stream.
I just realized what you were saying. I was like, that sounds so fucking boring. I just realized what you meant by. I was like, dude, what the fuck is he talking about? He's gonna do a whole stream on the lore of Hulk and Marvel Rivals. What the fuck is his brain? Like, okay, I get it. Lore stream, understood. I'm keeping my
Lore
cool.
stream,
Yeah.
yeah.
I get it. That's actually a dope
To
idea.
understand the character better.
No, yeah, I get deeper in there. That makes a lot of sense. That's actually really smart. That sounds based. Anyway, good luck with the truck. That sounds shitty. Hopefully they reverse the rule on reversing.
I'm sure they will, or I'm sure that they'll eventually stop carrying.
Yeah.
In like 2 days.
And then make a new rule.
Next time, no shoes. New rule.
They want the grippers out for Jeff Bezos. Dude. He's
I
watching
mean,
the
we can't be
footage.
scuffing up. We can't be scuffing up the customers' sidewalks. And what do they think this is?
That's actually a really good point. Anyway, chat, say goodbye to Who Dat. Thank you so much for coming on. Appreciate you, brother, and talk to you soon.
Later.
Peace. Good man right there. Dude, he talked about, feeling like tears building up, getting called in. I super can remember parts like that. I remember you just, especially when you're early on in your job and you make a mistake, I just remember feeling like so stressed. Actually, the specific example I remember is when this is another story. I remember at Twitch, I was in charge of email marketing. It's one of the first things I got put on. And it's like an 8 million person email list. And I sent an email to everybody where the subject line was SDFG. I just, because I forgot about it. I was like, I'll go back and fix that later. I was like, let me write the email first and I'll do the subject line later. I sent, some of you have it. If you search your email right now for SDFG plus Twitch, you'll probably find it. I mean, if some of you are old school Twitch users. And I sent that out and I got called into the chief marketing officer's office and he was so angry looking. And I remember just being, oh no. He didn't fire me. Thank God. But he did, like, he printed the email out, took out a red pen, circled SDFG, which is stupid, handed it to me and said, every email before it goes out, you need to print it and go through it with red pen before you send it. And I was like, sir, yes, sir. And in my head, I was like, I'm not doing that. Instantly, I was like, I'm not doing it. I didn't do it once. Not one time I'm gonna do something stupid like that. I just checked the email. What a horrendous idea that is. That guy was terrible, by the way. I mean, he's right to be mad at me in that spot, sure, but that guy was horrendous. The guy didn't know shit about Twitch or anything. He just coasted, made a bunch of money. He bought a giant RV, moved to Tahoe, and started playing banjo on Facebook. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I still have my friends on Facebook. All I see is him upload banjo videos all the time. Oh, the Reddit post? Look at this. From our Twitch 10 years ago. I got an email from Twitch a while ago, completely normal email, of course, except for the subject. And then Hassan Bokhari, this is a guy I know, jumped in and did cover for me. This is an error by our mail provider. Not even human error as far as I can see. Yeah, it was. It was human error. It was me. I did it 100%. I'd argue it was a human error. SD and FG are both letters next to each other. It looks like someone was simply setting up a test and made a mistake. Yeah, you're right. Great British BG, you're right. You called it 10 years ago and no one gave you credit. Same here. I got SDFG last night and I'm like, someone from e-marketing is getting fired today. Fuck you, bro. It's not a fireable offense. I was a stressed kid. I did good work. H-Rock, a friend of mine who works for a bank accidentally erased multiple millions of dollars from their system and didn't receive any disciplinary action. See, that's not the same thing. That's not normal. That's probably them trying to bury it, dude. That's probably them trying to avoid any investigation, but maybe it was an easy rollback. Maybe it was no big deal. You can't really erase millions of dollars, right? It's in somebody's ledger. Somebody's credit is someone else's debit. So if someone at a bank should have a record, and you can do it, just go watch The Dark Knight. Oh, I forgot about the documentary The Dark Knight. You just have to ask Morgan Freeman in his room of monitors.